Yeah.
But, she's got her boyfriend now and everything, and I'm seeing the chick, and it's just, we get along, you know what I mean? I'm just
That's
grateful
good.
because I hear stories like what you just told me and my sister's boyfriend. I'm just like, I can't even imagine somebody trying to take my kids like that. I would fucking freak the fuck out.
Yeah, dude, it's killing me, man. It's killing me.
Mm.
I don't know what to do. I really can't do anything, man.
Yeah.
You know, the sad thing is I can't really do. There's nothing I can do. The only thing I could do is record what's happened and try to muscle her with it. And then if she doesn't go that way, I'm gonna try to get. I don't care who the hell helps me, but like after the housing market crash, I don't have any money is the other problem. So I couldn't spin a lawyer if I wanted to, and so I'm really yeah, I'm really like trying to just. I basically just gonna try to make an example of this woman, you know, and try to send this to like a TV show or something, and have her like publicly scrutinized for what she's doing because it's freaking terrible. Number one, it's child abuse as far as I'm concerned. You know, she's not telling Haley, well, your dad just stopped calling. Obviously, she's not gonna put it on me. I mean, she's not gonna say I cut your dad off from talking to you. She's not gonna put it on her. She's gonna put it on me somehow and say that I stopped calling or your dad's really actually a piece of crap. I know you think he's the greatest dad in the world, but he's not. You know, that's what these. Because I watched the psychiatry. You know, there's enough on YouTube about this and just in the internet to where you could read up about what the psychiatry is with these mothers that do this shit. You know, and what
Yeah.
they got to do is they're not gonna have a kid sit there and hate them their whole life. They're gonna have a kid sit there and think some lie.
Yeah.
So
Fucked up. Hey, if my phone dies, call my house.
what's your house number?
508
Uh-huh.
672
Uh-huh.
7142.
7142. All right.
Yeah. So what's up? How long are you gonna be down there? You should come to the
Dude,
States.
well, what actually happened, the reason I came down here was I had an uncle that was living here, and he was like my really good, he was like a really dear uncle, like I'm closer to this guy than I am to my own dad. And he got shot in the back of the head. He
Wow.
was murdered. Yeah, so I came down here just for that and for the funeral and like to talk to his friends and you know find out how things were going the last couple years. Well, so I get down here and then I find out that this guy left everything he had to me. So
I'm sorry about that, man.
yeah, man, it's been rough, but yeah, but what can you do, you know? So it's like so anyway, he left everything he had to me, and he had this big house in the Caribbean that he was building, but he hadn't finished it. But so when I get the investigation, what happened is the murderer killed him and then moved into his house and changed all the documents into his name. It
Wow.
was this other, yeah, it was another American.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's fucked up. And so he changes everything into his name, and what the fuck was I going? Oh well, this guy had murdered other people too. He killed a couple other people, and one of the people he killed, he stole a whole bag of cash. You know, this is a third world country, dude. Some of the gringos down here, a lot of them are just retired. A lot of them are just chilling in the Caribbean, sipping on cheap drinks. You know, it costs nothing to live down here, dude. You can
Right.
live down here like a king for little money. So, and it's safer than the United States. I know I'm telling you a horror story, but it's safer than the States. I mean, fuck, dude, it's a whole hell of a lot safer than Philly, where I was
Yeah.
at before.
So you collect like a $70,000-$80,000 a year pension, and you can live down there like a millionaire.
Yeah, dude, yeah. I mean, if you're getting $1,500 a month sent down here, it's like you're earning $6,500 in the States. I mean, that's the equivalent life you have.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a good exchange rate right there.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. After I'm done here, I'm gonna go to Colombia, bro, because it's even better there, and it's a bigger country. It's like a real country, you know. There's 56 million people. There's only 3 million people in Panama.
Mm.
So I can start a business there and everything. Cause man, I'm like I don't even have money to file a bankruptcy in the States, man. They're after me on a tax debt now. My child support's going up because Mom cut me off, so I stopped paying her. This time I'm out of the country. Fuck you. You can't do shit. I'm down here. I'm sick of this. Just let me talk to my kid. I'm not gonna sit here. Last time I went through the court, I went through this when I was in Philly. I went through this 1 year long trial. Last time she cut me off from Haley. She cut me off from Haley right before Thanksgiving. Haley calls me way after Christmas has happened. She begged a phone from a school teacher, called me on the school teacher's phone, and I mean, you gotta beg. I don't know what the conversation was like, but a school teacher is not gonna give you their personal phone to make a call like this, you know?
I know.
They could get in a lot of trouble. So, Haley's probably sitting there saying the whole thing, because this is a smart kid already, you know? She's probably
definitely.
like, look, my dad ain't going to rat you out. You're not going to get in trouble. He just wants to talk to me. He hasn't talked to me in 3 months. So she calls me. She's crying. As soon as I pick up the phone, I almost didn't even answer it. I remember the whole phone call clear as day, because I was busy as hell running a construction crew. I didn't recognize the number. But yeah, so I answered the phone because it had the Virginia area code. And I pick it up and it's her, and I was just like, oh my God. And it's like this huge call. She's crying. She's like, Dad, Christmas happened. What the hell? Where were you? Da da da. I was like, dude, your mom your mom cut me out. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm filing with the judge. I'm going through this court case. Da 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 da. Anyway, this whole thing drug on for a year, and the whole time that I was cut off, those 3 months I was cut off, I was paying the child support to her because I wanted to look good when I went to court. But this dumbass court system doesn't fucking work, dude. Like, they actually court ordered this lady what time she could go to work, what time she can't work, that she can't work at nights, that she cannot work at a bar, that she has to use specific types of daycares and cannot use specific types of other daycares, cannot have the kid at daycare at night and be working at night and the kid going to school in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, all these specific things is ridiculous. Like, look, at this point, I'm looking at the judge like, you're gonna say all that. I've got a 5-bedroom house. I got my bishop of my church down here testifying that I run youth basketball programs, work a full-time job. I've paid $550 in child support for 6 years. The 2 years before that, I paid $800. And you're sitting here issuing an order. You're not going to change custody. You're going to issue this fucking stupid bullshit. Then when it comes to the part where they do the details of visitation, she orders the same visitation that the lady didn't go by. And so basically the family court system just slapped me across the face. All the evidence was there. I had this hot kick-ass lawyer. I had to pay freaking $10,000 to this guy. I had $15,000 in legal fees that I paid before I hired him. I got rid of the other lawyer before him. The whole thing dragged out a year, and I just got the shit slapped out of me by this black woman judge that didn't look. Just, you know what I mean? Continued the same crap, and then of course I get cut off. So anyway,
the system don't work, especially in those kinds of civil cases. It's always like, I don't know why, but it's like, I mean, sure, I guess the mother should be favored a little bit, but when it's like you're coming to court and you got like proof of contempt of court and all this shit going on, and you're trying to do this and trying to do the right thing, and it's like they're still like, it's almost like, I don't know if they're like protecting their asses because it's like it's what's the norm, you know what I mean? Like, no, she's the mom, we got to give her this. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, it's really raw, man. They really did me raw, man. And I mean, and look, it didn't take but 6 months for the situation to go back into the cutoff thing, and I'm pissed. So I'm really trying to, I don't know what I'm going to be able to do, man. It almost seems like you got to lead a movement all by yourself or something, you know?
Hold on a minute.